All men seek to rule the world either publicly through positions of power or privately in their personal lives. There is a deep sense of pride that comes from knowing that you are in control of the situations and circumstances around you. However, not every man makes it to the top of his World Cup. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This ancient wisdom emphasizes the importance of initiating change through thoughtful daily activities and routines. Understanding the challenges that can hinder one's efforts to master one's world. John C. famous leadership expert Maxwell emphasized the transformative power of daily habits. You will never change your life until you change what you do every day. The secret of your success lies in your daily routine. If you want to see positive changes in your life, note these 10 profound secrets practiced by those who have successfully moved toward personal mastery. Stay tuned till the end to discover this invaluable knowledge. First, they practice waking up early. No day has ever fallen asleep. Getting up early is not just a habit. It is a ritual followed by those who lead and influence. Waking at dawn, these people benefit from morning silence and freshness. This is a popular practice among high achievers and leaders, giving them extra hours in the day to focus on personal growth and strategic planning. Have you ever experienced the feeling of extended time from waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning? Those peaceful hours before the rest of the world wakes up seem to stretch out luxuriously, providing ample time for reflection, exercise, or important tasks. This practice is not about adding hours to the day, but about optimizing the available hours with disciplined vigilance. Early risers are known for better concentration and mental clarity throughout the day. By allowing their minds to gradually awaken, they prepare themselves for peak performance, whether in business negotiations, creative or personal endeavors. This dedication to getting up early is not just a routine, it is a strategic advantage that these individuals use to stay ahead of their field. Incorporating this habit into your daily life can set a powerful precedent for achieving your goals and overcoming obstacles. It's not just about starting the day early. It means adopting the mindset and discipline necessary to effectively manage your world from the ground up. So rise with purpose, embrace the quiet moments of the early morning, and watch your power to influence and guide grow with each sunrise. They practice waking up early. Your day begins the moment you wake up. The men who rule the world understand the basic principle of the early riser. The earlier you get up, the earlier you start the day's activities, and the earlier you achieve your daily goals. These men knew that their day could be maximized by getting up early. This is a favorite habit of successful people. Getting up early gives them more time to themselves. Have you ever tried to wake up as early as 4 or 5 in the morning? The day seems to be much longer, and at 10 o'clock, you have already spent 5 to 6 hours a day. It's not like the day is 24 hours longer than usual, but because you got up early, those early hours seem longer than usual. This is a secret that the rulers of the world have mastered, and they can take advantage of what I call the extra hours of the day. These are the first few hours before 9 o'clock. In addition to having more time in the day, waking up early helps you focus better. Because the brain doesn't wake up as soon as we wake up, we feel dull and confused. Getting up early gives the brain enough time to wake up before starting the day's activities. Men who get up early have better brain activity throughout the day, allowing them to think and work better than those who get up late. Second, they practice mindful meditation. Everyone meditates, but not everyone has conscious meditation. As good as meditation is, if not practiced consciously, it can unconsciously take up valuable time. Therefore, the men who rule their world consciously meditate. It helps them focus on the moment and keep focus on other tasks of the day. They maximize this key to their advantage. This makes them live a stress-free life, and in turn they are able to achieve their daily goals better than others. Self-centered thinking is a great way to develop their creativity and imagination. Using time to think instead of constantly reacting is one of the keys to time management. Time management is the effective use of your time without wasting a single bit of it on useless thoughts. It is important to note that from time to time thoughts come into our heads that can occupy a large part of our time if given time. However, if we take some time to think these things through, we save time that we sometimes waste thinking. Third, they keep a diary. Ideas don't have a fixed time to work, and you never know when a generation-changing idea will emerge. It is a mystery that the men who rule their world have solved. So they have made it their lifestyle to keep a daily record of the thoughts that flow from their mental stream. Keeping a daily journal not only allows them to keep their ideas flowing safely, but also allows them to note down the little things that are messing with their heads, allowing them to focus on the task at hand. They can always come back to these things in meditation class. They ensure that they keep their brain free of unnecessary and irrelevant thoughts. In an ordinary hotel room, a small diary is kept on the table because they know that these men cannot do without writing. Daily diary also prevents them from forgetting those important meeting dates, and so many of them get a personal assistant or secretary to take care of that. Forgetting things is common to everyone, but it is wise for them to keep these thoughts in their diary. The old saying goes, "The weakest pen is better than the sharpest brain." Fourth, they are lifelong learners every day. Studying is one of the important daily habits of men who rule their world. They believe in books so much that even Warren Buffett said that he starts reading a newspaper every morning and spends 80% of his day reading. He said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge works. It accumulates like compound interest. You all can do it, but I guarantee that many of you won't." These men are committed to conscious learning at every stage of life. They believe that education and learning are not just for students. To be effective in life, they knew that they themselves must be life. They believe in acquiring knowledge, especially in relation to their interests. Great knowledge is one of the things that distinguish them in the world. They are never ignorant of anything. They present themselves as an authority in the world through their learning. 5. They set their goals and prioritize them. Setting daily goals means defining what you want to achieve that day. Before checking email, the newspaper, and more, these men set personal goals for the day. They prepare for 24 hours. They help them maximize every minute and make them more productive. They just don't jump into any activity or let anyone jump into their schedule. They consciously use their time to do something that adds value to them. They don't just set these goals either. They vigorously pursue them until they have passed them. They believe that failure to plan means failure. They achieve their goals and never leave a task unfinished before moving on to the next. They believe that in order to judge themselves at the end of the day, they must have clear goals for the day. This is the only way to measure their daily usefulness. 6. They do their most difficult daily tasks first. After setting goals and prioritizing, they tackle the most difficult task of the day. It even guides them to choose priorities. They believe it helps them get the most important things done sooner and makes the rest of the day easier. They spend quality time on these difficult tasks and the rest of the time on other tasks. In fact, what we consider difficult takes up much more of our time and energy than what we can easily do. The secret they learned is that you have more energy in the early hours of the day than in the later hours when you have used up your strength. They spend more time and energy on the most important things. 7. They value themselves every day. Men who rule their world use evaluation as a way to evaluate themselves based on the goals they set. They are able to evaluate their daily activities and the results of their activities, and this informs them of their progress and possible mistakes. It helps them take responsibility for their failures. Assessment helps them plan better for the next day. Assessment not only helps them move, but also helps them know how quickly and efficiently they are moving toward their daily plans and overall goals. They surround themselves with optimistic people. It is often said that you are the average of the people you surround yourself with. The men who rule their world choose the type of people they walk with and work with every day. They value their lives and successes so highly that they are not willing to let anyone stand in their way. 9. They value their health. Health is wealth. Being aware of your health is an important role that no one can take for you. These men knew that as much as their goals were important, their health was more important. They have time for daily exercise in their busy schedule. Daily walks are not excluded from their morning schedule, and therefore they wake up early enough to have time for everything. They eat healthy foods and supplements. They keep their space clean because it is said that a clean room coincides with a clean mind. 10. They get quality sleep. Sleep isn't about quantity, it's about quality. To get quality sleep, they remove themselves from electronics and screens and away from any distractions. They have a very busy schedule, so they appreciate the time off. Sleep helps the brain work better. It's time to delve into why wise men often find solace in solitude. The journey to understanding their preference for solitude includes the workings of their minds, their unique perspectives on social interaction, and the profound impact of their intellectual pursuits on their daily lives. Click on the image to begin this enlightening exploration. Remember that personal growth and mastery of your world requires constant learning and the application of insightful principles. By incorporating these timeless habits into your daily routine, you will pave the way for a transformative journey to personal excellence and achievement. Join me in the next video to reveal more secrets to help you find yourself and succeed. Until then, stay curious and commit to your growth.